not to fear. We have it. We have it on Easy Pay. We have it on free shipping and handling, and we have it on a holiday weekend deal. It is the newest, pardon me, of your Apple iPad. It's the Generation 10. You choose between your 64 gigabytes or your 256 gigabytes, basically the size of your computer if you get the 256, which most people do. You get your accessories with it, including the screen protector, the case, the keyboard case. You also get other services and software, which we'll talk about, and some really, really fun colors. But today at QVC, you get it on Easy Pay, a 30-day love it or return it guarantee, everything that you need, financing if you would like that on your Q card, and you get it at a really, really, really great price. Let me go through your color choices. So in terms of the iPads, we have the silver, we have the blue, we also have the yellow, and we have the pink. You're going to cover these up with the case and the accessories, but it's kind of fun just to see that. And remember, they all have the same black bezel, so you're not seeing that color on the inside. Then you choose your cases. Everybody gets like kind of your neoprene-ish case here, but you also get this one that holds the keyboard: magenta, cobalt, rose gold, black, yellow, and white. I got an iPad, and I remember not even touching it until I waited 4 days for my case to arrive, because the last thing that I was going to do was pull out a $600, $700, $800, $100 item and start to use it without a case, because I would drop it, it would break, and I would be out. So the fact that we give you everything that you need to get started, and you're not paying more and you're not waiting, is part of the reason why you come to QVC. You also come to hear from Justin Sochoka, who tells us everything new about the newest iPad.
Yeah, latest, greatest. I've got to say, the yellow, and yellow for you would be perfect right now. That's like matching the iPad all the way through. And the fact that we have colors in the iPad is a big deal, because in the 9th generation, which was the one before this, not only was it smaller with just 10.2 inches of screen space, it also only had the space gray and the silver, and that was it. With this, now it's a pop of color that you have with your iPad. You've got a pop of sound with 4 speakers that are inside of this that will make it louder, brighter, more vivid. Everything about this tablet has been improved. We looked at the Apple iPad Air, the Apple iPad Pro, and said, what can we pick from those and bring it into our classic model? And that's exactly what you have here, is a newly designed iPad from start to finish with better features in every aspect possible.
And great colors. They're super, super fun. And yeah, have a little fun mixing and matching here, like that yellow and the blue, which is actually what I have on, which is fantastic. That blue and that rose gold, the magenta. I know that you can find Apple iPads elsewhere. I know you can probably find this one elsewhere, but you're not getting a chance to pay for it over the next 5 months, as opposed to just once on your major credit card. You're not getting a chance necessarily to get it home on free shipping and handling directly to your house with everything you need, including the protector, the case, the keyboard along with it, and your software and accessories. You're also not getting the chance to play with it, try it, love on it, hate it if you don't like it, for 30 days. And then you can return it if it wasn't worth your investment. When you go to a store with a door, you're lucky if you get a couple of days and a restocking fee, maybe 15 days and a restocking fee. Here we don't do that. We give you 30 days to love it or return it. Tell me some of the things that we can do on this one.
There's so much that can be done on this. I'm literally looking at the QB over there thinking, wow, how perfect this would be to be able to bring up maybe a book while you're doing your QB, and to be able to sit down and to be able to read on here. And you can read a lot more clearly because of that Retina display. It's a 10.9 inch display as well, so it's going to be larger. Text is going to be more clear on this. It's your choice of 64 gigabytes or 256, which is double from the 8th generation, and in some cases 4 times as much from older generations than that. Landscape stereo speakers that's going to deliver high quality sound on both the left and the right of the tablet. And you also have True Tone technology inside of here that's going to change up the setting of the screen based off the light setting in the room that you are in. It's going to adjust to make it dimmer, darker, change it into night mode, all automatically. Wi-Fi 6 gives you the fastest internet connection of all the devices in your smart home or in your home, because there's a lot of devices that are in there, and then a 12 megapixel camera that's on the front of this, and another 12 megapixel camera that's on the rear of this, that's going to deliver the highest quality video calls, the highest quality photos, videos, you name it. And look at how it also follows you around.
I love that.
I move around little by little here. It actually keeps me right in the center. That's called center stage.
You can only do FaceTime on Apple products. So if you have a phone, an Apple phone, it's going to seamlessly pair with this. Everything on there can be on here. It's super, super easy to go from one to the other. You do get 12-month special financing if you use a Q card. Pick up a Q card, we give you something a little bit extra when you do that. But you also get to pay for this over the next 12 months as opposed to just once. During this holiday weekend, we are putting this on a major sale price. So you pay $649 for the 64 gigabyte and you pay $789 for the 256 gigabyte. If purchased separately, is over $880 for the smaller size and over $1,000 if you want the 256. We give it to you all in 5 easy payments of $130 or $158, and you get a chance to do special financing. Choose your color of your iPad. Do you want the yellow? Do you want the pink? Do you want the silver? Or do you want the blue, that navy blue? Then what size in your case? Now everybody gets this kind of neoprene canvas case. Everybody also gets the case that holds the keyboard in it. And that you choose, do you want the magenta? Do you want the cobalt? Do you want the rose gold, the black? Do you want the yellow? Or do you want the white in this? You also get a screen protector, which I feel like is a fantastic value. You also get your pens. You also get your stand. You get the charger, you get the earbuds, you get all of this included, wrapped up into your Easy Pay and free shipping and handling, which saves you $16.22.
Some cool things you can do with this. You've got photos that are inside of here, of course. You're going to love storing your photography on here. It's going to be in sync with your iPhone. So any photos that you take on your iPhone show up on this. Look how I have different folders and it has facial recognition. There's Kirsten's folder.
Oh, there's me.
I can click on that, and what it will do is show Kirsten's pictures here. There's 51 photos of you that are on this iPad, and it went through and was able to identify your face and then see you in any other photo that is taken and then bring it up onto here. But something that is also new, if I search for my dog Rex, I've got a little pug at home. This now, not just is facial recognition with humans, but in iOS 17, is now facial recognition with your pets.
I love it.
No joke. And now that's a face that like only a father like me can love.
And hard to recognize by a computer.
But
now,
yet it can.
I might have to take this home and see if it can facially recognize the chickens.
Well, oh, it might. We'll have to see.
I don't know. It could stump Apple.
Also, notice this. You have what is now called the identifier. So if you take a picture of a dog and you're like, oh, I wonder what kind of dog that is. Look how it actually, you can look it up. It knows that that's a pug. And so it can look up dog breeds. It can also look up plants and be able to identify plants. That's the smart technology that this has built right inside of it. And it's really something that's amazing to be able to utilize in so many different ways. To be able to send text messages. Actually, I wanted to correct you on something. You used to never be able to do FaceTime with other devices. Now, brand new, you can hit the create link button. And what this does is allows for you to email to someone with an Android phone.
What?
And they can now jump on FaceTime calls. Yep,
wow.
absolutely. So
See,
brand new.
Apple is always innovating. That is pretty amazing. You don't think of an iPad as, oh, you know, I'm buying a tablet and it's $700 and why would I do that? Think of it as your computer. I wrote my 2 first books on a very old one with a keyboard like this. So you can definitely do your word processing. There's even a Microsoft Office for your iPad, all of that. Think of it as your computer. Think of it as your television. I watch more probably on an iPad than I do on anything else. You can do your Netflix, you can do your Hulu, you can do your ABC app, whatever you want. QVC, obviously. Think of it as your books. You can put your Kindle app on here. You can do your library on here. It's your audiobooks. You can listen to books. It is your Taskmaster. I use Notes probably more than any other app to do all of your apps. You can put your Alexa, your Amazon Echo on there, and it can do help you with all of your shopping. You can shop through QVC, through Amazon, whatever it is. You can plan your trips. You can look at your weather. You have your maps on there as well. It's your camera. It's your video camera. It is your editing software. I mean, this is so much more than just a joyful device. This is what we do everything on.
Do you know about the Translate application?
Yeah, I use it all the time.
Do you? So what's amazing about this is now you can do a couple of different things. One, you can hold the camera up in front of something and translate text live, but also the conversation I absolutely love. So what you can do is hit this view where it's face to face. It turns it around so that you can hold your iPad in this way, and one person over here can be speaking Spanish, one person over here can be speaking English. It works with a variety of different languages, but you can talk to one another. And you know Spanish, right?
Sí.
Okay, so let's actually do this live. We're going to change this. So let's make yours here where it's going to identify Spanish, and then we're going to have a conversation and show how this works. in real life. So there we go, Spanish and English. So why don't you say something to me in Spanish?
Oh, le gusta mucho esta iPad. Justin.
And now I can hit over here. Let's hit the play.
I really like that iPad.
Okay, so see how it translated. Now, so do I, exclamation point. The iPad is fantastic.
And
then it comes over to you.
oh, super, porque el iPad es fantástico.
See how it works? So you can have this whole conversation back and forth. The iPad is what is going to allow for you to be able to maybe have a conversation with someone you never were able to have that with. It really is amazing the way in which you're going to use this. If you pick it up just to watch your movies and your TV shows,
great.
It's worth it.
Better experience.
But then when you log into your bank account and you see that you can manage it from there, when you see that you can organize your life with the calendars and reminders that are in sync with your iPhone, when you find out a brand new application that maybe connects to your Cricut or to your sewing machine, where you learn a new musical instrument because of this, the Urban application with the Urban guitar that we sell here from Keith Urban on QVC.
Isn't that cool?
You could use your iPad for that even.
And speaking of languages, Duolingo, do Duolingo. You're going to
yeah.
love that application. It's free and it's fantastic as well. There's so many different things to use, but you need to get the new iPad. And if you have a one from before, I will tell you the resale value on old iPads is fantastic. That's how I totally purchased my new ones, by selling my old ones, or give them to your kids or grandkids. Here are your choices. We'll come over here to the iPads to start with. There is the silver, there is the yellow, there is the blue, and then there's also the pink. Pink's actually really popular. You get all the accessories that you see here. You get hundreds of dollars off of your if purchase separately. The screen protector, this nice cushy case, plus you get your keyboard case in either the magenta, the cobalt, the rose gold, the black, the yellow, or the white. You make the decision. Get this home, put it on Easy Pay at $130 or $158, or put it on special financing at 12-month special financing and a 30-day love it or return it guarantee. Muchas gracias, Justin.
De nada.
Un poquito tiempo. Justin está aquí. Uno más tiempo for the AirPods, right? You're going to be back for the AirPods
Yeah,
in just
that's
a
right.
little bit?
About 10 minutes.
We'll see him in a bit. Thanks. Take a look. We've got some great candles. I can't believe this price, Jen Coffee.
I was supposed to give you details and everything at the start of the show, and Kirsten and I both were just like, this price
Right?
on Luminara, like, what?